What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to SpinTires MudRunner, where we're going to be taking a look at one of the new trucks from Frog's SEMA Dodge pack. Now, in this video, we're not going to be looking at all of the versions. There's also a, crazy SEMA show truck pack. This is more of the tow rig of the bunch. Now, as you can see, it's very low right now, but as you will also see, that is something that we can adjust. Now, on the other trucks have, full air ride suspension and airbags and everything that can be either inflated or deflated to adjust for ride height. This truck might be a little bit more of a hydraulic system because you could do the front and the rear independently, but this truck is also the one that has a gooseneck as well as a long gooseneck, and I'm going to be going through all the customization features of this truck as well as using the long gooseneck to haul these two Jeeps. And if we have any more room, we might use the dev tools to spawn in something else to throw on that trailer as well. We're on a classic map today, back on Volcano 2016, and we're going to see what we could do. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start with this options list. Now, we have the bumper pull hauler, which I'm actually going to, let's see. I'm actually going to move this truck because I don't like the way it sits in the garage right now. But also, I'll go ahead and demonstrate to you guys. I'm actually pull it out of the garage and demonstrate to you guys what you can do with the suspension. So, you have your adjustment for the front and the rear. So, if we go to the rear, you can actually raise it up a really good amount. And you can actually lower it, raise it back up, kind of find the happy medium for where you want it to be. This is full high. So, as this truck sits right now, this is full high. Now, if you wanted a happy medium from that, you could actually do what you could do, and what I actually kind of enjoy doing sometimes, is lowering the rear down and squatting it. No. Do not do squatted trucks. I don't know. I do not support squatted trucks. But what I do enjoy doing is leveling the truck out. So kind of doing almost like a leveling kit style idea. And, the rear is a little low right now, but just kind of leveling the truck out, it looks a little bit better, and you can kind of, run it a little bit more of like a street height. It's kind of cutting into the rear fenders right now, but no big deal. We'll figure that out. So I'm going to go ahead and actually park it right here. So it's in the garage, technically, but I kind of want the trailer facing away from the garage so we don't run into any of those clipping issues. So we have the bumper pull hauler, which, you know what? I'm tired of your crap. I'm raising that rear suspension up. And this is also, if you ever run into issues with spawning trailers, you can kind of indirectly use this for that, too. So, going back up to the bumper pull hauler, we have a hitch right there that can be used for that. We have a camper shell. We also have a camper trailer, gooseneck, and long gooseneck, as well as a toolbox, toy hauler, and this little kind of miniature trailer here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to actually spawn in the long gooseneck. And since it's kind of made to fit with the truck as is, what we're going to actually do is, instead of lowering the rear back down, I'm going to raise the front up to meet it. And I might just lower it a little bit. And then take the rear and lower it a little bit too. There we go, just a little bit. And then once we get the weight on the back of the truck, we may go ahead and level it out a little bit more. But let's go ahead and reposition the truck and trailer, as I'm sure we will be able to fit both of those Jeeps on the back of this rig. God, it's a good-looking rig, too. I'm actually, now that I see it kind of in person, I'm going to lower it down just a little bit more so we have kind of a more even tow height. That's going to be about where we'll sit. Okay. So, let's grab the Gladiator, put a couple of parts on it, nothing too crazy. We just want it to be usable and look good. So, I'm going to go ahead and put the bed on the back. And we'll do might as well go ahead and throw the winch on there as well. So, I'm not going to put the trailer on it or anything like that. Nothing too insane, nothing too crazy. Now, I know a couple of people have done Hellcat swaps in these Gladiators. I personally think a Cummins swap would be cooler, like a 5.9 Cummins swap. I would be, a lot more down for that than a Hellcat swap. I feel like, the Hellcat swap is really, really cool. Don't get me wrong. Stradman's build is really cool. But I feel like, you can do a Hellcat swap if you really want to. We have a Trailcat right here. It's a perfect example of both of the different routes you can go with that kind of a setup. But I don't know. I just think the idea of a Cummins swap is a little bit cooler because in something that you're going to be, you know, four-wheeling with, you're going to want the, wow, that's loud. You're going to want the torque down low of the Cummins diesel. So let's go ahead and bring you right up on the trailer. I'm also curious to see how much more room we have after we put these both on. All right, so he's all the way up there. Now we're going to grab Loud Boy. Come on. Oh, and he is up as well. That's about as tightly as I can pack these things. But we still have just a little bit of room left. Just a little bit. And I feel like there's something we can do with that room. I really feel like there's something we could do with that room. You know what? You know what? We are going to do something with that room. And we're going to do something hopefully fun with that room. All right, let's go ahead and see. That's Frog's oh, God. This is probably going to... Oh, wow. Okay. It's a lot longer than I thought. The wheelbase is a lot longer than I thought. I have an idea. You know, I thought that was going to be usable real estate, and turns out it isn't. Oh, for God's sake. I was going to say that, like, I think that's usable real estate. Like, right there is usable real estate, but that worries me. I'm not going to do that. That's not worth it. Yeah, that's not worth it. All right, I'm going to stop that one. God, I just feel so bad leaving this wasted space on the end. Wait a minute. Hold on. Might be a way to do this that's, I mean, it'd be a little bit sketchy, and it might not be completely realistic, but can we do it? I mean, yeah. It's like, of course you could do it. Did I say it was a good idea? No, but... I mean, nowhere in the instructions did it say that it had to be a good idea. Okay. Stop. Now, back to the Dodge. Rear suspension. Up, please. Well, before we do that. Not going to put the ramps all the way up, but just enough to keep the Maverick on, or at least hopefully keep it on. There we go. So now we've kind of got it to where it's compensating for the... Hold on. Drop it down just a little bit. Raise that up just a little. Okay. I'm like super finicky about suspension heights and the way they look. But look at this. Oh my God. That has got to be the longest, like, gooseneck setup I have ever had in this game and that I've ever seen, like, just period, in MudRunner. Like, that is a wild gooseneck setup. I kind of can't believe that actually worked. That's tremendous. The fact that it actually worked is insane to me. Now, I will say, though, we don't know if it has actually worked yet because we haven't driven with it. So, we're gonna... Oh, crap! Okay, so we got, like, just normal lights on this. I thought they were gonna be, like, purple, but that's fine. I'm gonna put it in low 3, and I'm gonna set off and see, A, how far we could go, and B, if we can actually make a delivery mission out of this, because that would be so sick. Dude, you want to talk about... Oh, God. We sunk. That's how sunk down the rear is. Oh, my God. Whoa, something happened. Because, like, we are not moving at all. What if we winch? The trailer's got to be caught. Like, something is caught. Oh, you know what it is? The ramps. The ramps are caught. I thought the tires were digging into the truck and causing it to kind of like dig in on itself and not be able to go any further, but it looks like that's not the case. Okay, so apparently, do not let the ramps touch the ground. If you let the ramps touch the ground, you are in trouble. God, that's crazy looking, though. What a setup. Oh, my God. What a setup. Jesus. I don't even know, like, where you would even find a setup like that, but holy crap. I just love taking pictures of setups like this. I mean, it's just that crazy. Good God. Yeah, I love it. I love this thing. I love this setup. I love this truck. I love that angle. Oh my God, I love that shot. Just what a crazy setup. Just in general, what a crazy setup. Yeah. All right. Enough picture taking. Let's go ahead and continue on. Wow. Well, don't let the ramps touch the ground. They won't like me if they do that. Got the front end a little high. I may lower it down a little bit here in a little bit. Are you kidding me? The ramps are touching again? Oh, the back of the trailer's touching. Usually we could persuade it with the winch. I'm just really hoping it doesn't cause any glitches, because if it causes a glitch and causes me to, like, fly, then we're in for some real trouble at that point. Come on! There we go. Oh, it got caught again. It's not going to like coming up this hill. It's really not going to like coming up this hill at all. Unfortunately, that's a bit of the trade-off you make with a setup like this. I am going to see if I can raise those ramps up any more than I have them right. Oh, God. Oh, God. That things are going wrong. Things are going wrong. Well, you may just have to sit there, little guy. Let's let some of the pressure off of those two, because they were not happy. They were not happy at all. I suppose if I'm gonna actually deliver all three of these, I might just have to hope and pray that the Can-Am stays put. I don't know if it's actually going to stay put or not. Wow, we still can barely move. Like, we just literally stuck. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Uh-oh, there goes the Maverick. We might have to sacrifice the Can-Am for this one. I'm worried about big hills like this. Well, not even hills, but like bumps like this. Oh! Yep, trailer DC'd. That's weird. There we go. Okay, I thought I was going to have to lower the rear suspension down to do it, but I guess not. Now, with a usable load, I mean, it's fine, but I'll drop the front a little bit just to level it out. I don't know, man. I like level trucks. Like, I don't like when a truck is, like, either super squatted or super raked. I don't really like either approach. So we're going to go ahead and take these things down here and drop them off. And I think that the Can-Am had the possibility of being a thing, but on a map with no hills. On a map with no hills, that approach would have worked. But on this map, or really any map in general, I don't really think they would work that well. Because, I mean, you got to think, like, a map with no hills, like, MudRunner's not going to have that. So it is still just a gorgeous looking setup, though, in my opinion. I mean, you've got your lifted, like, the only weird thing is that it says 2500, and yet you have, like, a mega cab and a dually, and, you know, mega cab dually long bed setup. Not really long bed, but still, like, mega cab dually setup, and they never made any mega cab dually 2500s. They only made them in 3500 because the dually would be on the 1-ton truck. And that's the only thing That's the only thing that, that's the only real thing that I have to say about it that seems like out of place to me. Other than that, I mean, it is literally the best hauling rig, tow rig. Like, dude, I could tow anything to the trail with a setup like this. Absolutely anything. From rock bouncers to built Jeeps, this thing literally has you covered until it glitches into the ground. Come on. And one of the other cool things about this setup is the interior view that is actually really detailed. And you can even see like the gooseneck and everything on the trailer behind you. It's so cool. So cool. Let's see how she does with the really thick mud up here. This stuff's nasty. Let's see if those ramps are going to get mad. They might. They might not, though. Because I don't know if the incline is crazy enough. And we should be all right. Let's see if we could drop off of this hill at just a little bit more, like, shallow of an angle. Just to try to maybe help the trailer out a little bit. All right, now it's mud time. And this section has been known to sink trucks. So I'm... Uh-oh. Come on, trailer. Come on, trailer. There we go. This section has been known to sink trucks. So I'm going to drop it into the top of low 2 and see what we can do. So far, it's just churning it. More worried about the trailer than the truck. To be brutally honest, I am much more worried about the trailer than I am about the truck. Because I know the truck can eat its way through here, but the trailer, I'm not so sure about. Oh. I lowered my wheel speed because I thought that's what the game wanted me to do. And the game was like, ha-ha, gotcha there. So I was like, okay, well... if you're going to get me there, then I'm going to have to get you somewhere else. Come on. Just be so cool to have, like literally this entire, like, rig that's on camera right now. Like, the truck and the Cummins Gladiator and the freaking Trail Cat, both on a gooseneck, like, on the way to the trail. Like, that's literally, like, a dream off-road setup. At least for me it is. This is like, you want to talk about, like, millionaire off-road setup? Like, this is it right here. This is it right here. Well, it would be with the Can-Am Maverick on the back. You know what would fit super well there on the back of the trailer? A quad parked on it sideways. That would be really fitting and really cool to put back there. Come on. Oh, she's digging. Oh, my God, she's digging a lot. Whoa, that sunk real bad. That sunk really, really, really bad through there. Wow. Come on. Eat. There you go. Slowly but surely moving it along. Gooseneck back there looking good. And back out the windshield. Oh my God, dude. It's close. It's really close. You need a little, like, fly around cam. Like, you could almost have, like, a drone. Dude, we made it through the hard part, though. At least, well, I think we made it through the hard part. These collision axles, too, like, they move a lot more than normal axles do, especially the rear axle. The rear axle moves a lot. I mean, you'll see it, like, vibrate and shake and jiggle sometimes. And it's kind of interesting because, like, these, like I said, these are collision axles and they have a lot more, obviously they can interact with a lot more things, but they also interact with the physics in a slightly different way. Like, you could see the rear axle slightly vibrating there. I don't know if you guys could see it because it literally just went into the deep mud, but right before it did that, I don't know if you guys could see it vibrating a little bit. Oh my God, we're sitting on frame. Yeah, it's winch time. We are sitting on frame, or we were sitting on frame. Come on. Proper big boy. All right, let's go. Front axle's out of the deep stuff. Let's see if we can continue to use that to our advantage. Easy, easy, easy. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, it's starting to sink again. No, come on. Dude, we're almost there. Almost there. If we can make this happen, that would be so awesome. It'd be one of the best, like, best hauls I've done in a while. Almost there. It is, like, super satisfying, too, whenever you, like, you know, wherever that objective is that you figure out in your head, whenever you do end up getting it there, like with a setup like this and a rig like this, it's really satisfying. Now, would it have been a little bit cooler if we still had the Maverick? Yeah, but the Maverick, like, we tried our best, and it was a little bit of a issue, let's say. So, even though we set off with the Maverick and didn't finish with it, I would still consider that mostly a success because we made it out here and the rig still looks awesome and we still have both Jeeps and neither Jeep even came close to falling off. So make sure you subscribe for more. Stay tuned for the coverage of the rest of the trucks in this particular pack because they are really, really, really cool. And also, real quick, I am going to show you guys, because the engine has to be on in order for me to do this, you can also open the hood, and if I go ahead and go in free cam, you can get a little bit of a look at the compound turbo setup on this 5.9 Cummins. And it's actually really cool because you can see, like, the engine through the wheel wells and everything. Really, really cool setup. Really cool. And I cannot wait to see what we do with the rest of these trucks. Now, I will say that it's kind of funny right now because it looks like we broke down. Looks like we have our hood up, but we really don't. I mean, once you close it, Once you close it, oh my god, yeah, there we go. Yeah, once you close it, what a beast. What a beast, man. What a beast of a truck. What a setup. I love it. I love it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.